Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Senior and Living Today. Senior and Living Today is for those of us 55 and over or those who care for them. Today, I want to ask you questions, ask you how you feel about retirement. I talk to a lot of people who say they're ready to retire. I can't wait to retire. I wish I was retired. But I'm wondering, is it that we want to be retired because we're not doing what we love? Or is it that we're not doing what we love on the time frame or at the scale that we want to? Meaning, is if you're still working, is the job you're doing right now, is it a job that you love? I'm finding that people who are doing a job that they love, they don't talk about retirement. They talk like they're going to work forever. But what I'm wondering is the dividing line between being a worker and being a hobbyist. And what I mean by that is the people who seem to love what they're doing are doing things that for them, they would do them as a hobby if they weren't getting paid for it corporate wise. So I'm finding that, like, if you're a wood maker, people that are furniture makers, and people that are artists by trade would do that even if they were retired. And I'm wondering if I want to know if it's that way, if other people think that's the way it is, like if they were doing exactly what they loved, if they would ever retire. I find, physicians who love what they're doing and they say, "Oh, I'm never going to retire." So I'm wondering, is it just the job, what kind of job it is that makes people want to retire? If you're already doing a job that you think, I would never retire, I love this, I would like you to put down below what it is that you do, what it is that you're passionate about, that you could see yourself doing forever. And if you're not doing something that you're passionate about and you can't wait to retire so you can do that thing, what is that thing? Could you put that down below? I think that that hobbyist thing is the thing that makes the difference. If you're doing something that you're really passionate about, why stop, right? So I think the only trouble people run into now is, when they do retire and they pick up this hobby, if they do, the government hasn't been real kind lately about people having a hobby that they're getting paid for. And a lot of retired people need to supplement their income. And why not do it with your hobby? But now, they want to know, every Cash App, every Venmo, every deposit. If you make a deposit, they want to know where it came from. Every PayPal, everything. Um, and so I think if you're good at your hobby, you can only be so good before Uncle Sam is going to get involved. But I do think that if everyone, if a lot of people have a hobby that they love, that it is going to be the key to helping them stay afloat financially, helping them stay healthy, because when you have something that you love to do, it motivates you to get up and keep moving and keep going and keep doing. Um, I think if you have a hobby, it will probably decrease loneliness, because if it's a hobby that you're sharing with someone else and you're making sales, if you're fixing something for someone, you're a mechanic, you're a seamstress, you're a birdhouse builder, whatever it is, you're interacting with people to move that product. And that is going to help you stay young and vital. So I think having a hobby is a lot less healthy, is a lot more healthy than having a job, which is a lot less healthy because it's stressful. And most of us, I think, are trying to get away from the stress and the demands that a hobby does not bring. A hobby is looked at in a lighter way. You do it because you want to, not because you have to be there at 8 o'clock Monday morning building this birdhouse. Because if you're not done by 4 o'clock, there's going to be trouble. So I'd like to know what you think about whether you would retire or not based on what your hobby is. And if so, what is your hobby? Please comment down below. I would love to see everyone's answers. Please like the video, please share the video, and please come back again for Senior and Living Today.